have many leadership models, many leadership frameworks, and
Mm,
eminent coaches like
mm,
you, right? Recent situation of pandemic, we have
mm.
noticed many organization, if not every organization, almost fail to maintain its business as usual.
Yeah.
Do you see any gaps in people understanding the term leadership, or is there a gap in leadership?
I would like to quote, Marshall Goldsmith, who's, arguably the world's number one coach. Marshall Goldsmith talks about coaching and leadership as he says, coaching is not about helping leaders understand the practice of leadership. Okay, just stay with me here. Okay, it's not about helping leaders understand the practice of leadership. Rather, it's helping them practice the understanding of leadership. Okay, which means it's not about helping them understand what the hell leadership is all about. It's about helping them practice whatever understanding of the leadership they have. Okay, so to go back to that question, see, yeah, there is a bit of both. One is people do not understand, the definition of leadership. So there is a gap in understanding of what leadership is all about. Second, there is a leadership gap. Okay, and actually it flows from the first one. When people don't understand what leadership is all about, they're not able to provide the right kind of leadership. Yeah. So what happens is a lot of times, leadership thinks, most organizations, a lot of leaders think, their job is just to acquire a higher number. So every business metrics is tied down to how much turnover, how much profitability. No one really stops to question what are the vulnerabilities of the organization. Is our organization geared for the future? Does our organization have a purpose? Does an organization have a vision? Okay, they don't do that. So what they do is they just keep doing the same thing over and over again. They keep whipping up, the same curd. So after you have removed the curd, if you keep whipping it up, you're not going to get more curd. Okay, you're only going to spend a lot of effort. Einstein said this beautifully. He said, you have Einstein's thing on behind. I know that sort of reminded me to. Einstein said, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, but expecting different results each time. Okay, if you continue to do what you've always done, you will continue to get what you always got. You're not going to get anything different. Yeah,
Absolutely.
so if you're simply trying to get a higher turnover, higher profitability, the only thing you're going to do is to focus on products, customers. How can I get more customers? How can I get more products? How can I open more branches, more territories? That's it. You're not going to be focusing on, am I relevant? What is the customer of, let's say, 2030 want from me? So every CEO in sometime in 2010 or 2015, I don't even think they would have imagined that a pandemic will interrupt their business like anything. Yeah. So that is leadership. The leadership is the ability to create a vision, uh, align the organization towards the vision, and then provide the energy for that organization to run and achieve that vision. In order to do that, the leader needs to let go of the present. If he has to go after the future, if he's trying to protect the present, he can never achieve the future, because it's like running on a treadmill. Okay, no matter how much you run, at the end of the day, you're still at the same place. You might increase your speed, you might get tired, but you're still at the same place. Okay, 1 hour later, you're sweating, you're panting, but you're at the same place. You must have run 5 kilometers in the treadmill, but you're at the same place. Yeah, that's the problem. A lot of leaders don't understand the difference between having a vision and having a vision statement. Okay, a vision statement is a very, beautifully glamorous looking statement, possibly written by the CEO and two of his friends, over a Starbucks coffee or inside his cabin. And then, and he wants to believe that, the rest of the organization needs to follow it. Okay, it may be the CEO's definition of a vision. It's not the vision of the organization. So, a vision is not just a statement. It's much more than a statement. It has to be magnetic. It has to energize people into wanting to do whatever that vision is. People working in that organization say, wow, man, I like where this organization is going here. I would like to provide my energies so that when the organization gets there, I will automatically become bigger. So you're getting a, you're getting a collaborator there.